What the fuck is sleep? I don't even know what that is. Just pull me up over that tree. Hold up and watch that bitch.
Hey, shout out What's Sleep TV, man. What's Sleep TV? Ain't no sleep, motherfucker.
Alright, Smitty. What's good, man?
What's good, man? It's a pleasure, bro. It really is, bro. It's like, this is like I said before, we got cameras rolling and shit. It's like a milestone to get the What Sleep interview if you're from Tennessee. You know what I mean?
You know what? I low key wondered. I'm gonna guess you from Murfreesboro, but tell me where you from. Where are you from?
Well,
from
shit, like that's
just grew up there?
me and my homie Noah. Shout out Noah King. We got like a joke going on. Like Smitty just from Tennessee. He not from nowhere. Cause like I was born in Knoxville, but I lived in Cookeville for a little bit, and then I moved down to like I always say Chattanooga, but it's not Chattanooga. It's Whitwell. It's like in the valley near like Jasper and Dunlap area in South Pittsburgh and shit. And then from there, moved back to Cookeville for a little bit, and then I came out to Murfreesboro, really just go to college.
You know what? Speaking of Jasper, this is totally off topic. We can talk about this later if this is true. But ain't Jasper where the KKK started? Do you know anything about that? I feel like it's one of them.
Oh man, I want to say it. I want to say that some bullshit like that down there, cause they, oh, man, I don't know if it's. I want to say it's down there because I was talking to my homie about something because there was a statue somewhere and I was like, damn, that's a big ass statue, and they were like, yeah, that used to be a statue with a KKK leader or something, and they took it down or something like that. Well, it might be Columbia.
Columbia?
Maybe, I don't know.
I know it ain't Columbia, like an hour away.
Is it?
Nah, yeah. I know it's somewhere in East Tennessee.
Yeah.
Some one of them towns.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I wouldn't be surprised, bro. Some of them people, they left like they wrong sided out there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like some of them country as hell.
What, did you experience some crazy shit down there? Like when you spent time in East Tennessee that you care to share?
Yeah, like I would if I was to claim a city, I would probably just claim Whitwell in the Valley area, cause like that's where I saw shit that was like time to grow up. You know what I mean? Like hell yeah, bro. There's man, like all kinds of wild ass shit, bro. Just country people doing wild shit, bro. Like it's different than the hood. Like that's why I always tell people I'm not from the hood. I'm from the sticks. Like, you know, we're not like standing outside like looking around and shit like that. But yeah. I'm talking about you see some country dude dead ass pop out the woods in a ghillie suit and like kidnap you, bro. Like I don't want to get too deep in on the story because it don't involve me specifically. So it's like, you know, but yeah, they on some wild shit out there, bro.
If you could share one story, what would you share to say like some crazy shit that happened out in East Tennessee? You ain't gotta like get no names and nothing like that, but like you know if you was telling a story.
All right, who I'm talking about? I'm gonna give a lot of less details on this, so no specifics. But one time we drove, me and my homie drove. Or I gave him a ride to go get a QP from Chattanooga. Okay. And we pulled up to the Walmart. We sitting there waiting for like an hour and a half. You know who I'm talking about, but I ain't gonna say no name.
Okay, yeah, you
but
don't say no name.
Pull up, fucking, I'm sitting at the Walmart. I'm like, damn, like what the fuck? Like he's not answering back. Nobody answering back. We just sitting at the Walmart. He's like, pull up to this Family Dollar, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's what the dude told him?
Yeah, he like, pull up to the Family Dollar. After we've been sitting in the Walmart for like 3 hours. Damn. I'm like, damn, whatever. Go over to the Family Dollar. Dude pulls up on a fucking racing four-wheeler, bro. I shit you not. Pulls up, coming down off the hill, in the middle of Chattanooga, bro. Come down off the hill on a racing four-wheeler. Pull this QP out of his jacket and throw it through the fucking window of the car, and was just like gone. Like I was like, what the fuck just happened, bro? And the whole time I'm driving back, I'm like, man, I'm just waiting for TBI to get behind my ass, bro. I'm like, no, somebody saw that, bro. Somebody did, but no, we made it home. Yeah.
Well, how far of a drive back do you have to do? Like, this is where when you in Middle Tennessee or you in East Tennessee? When you had to make that drive?
I'm in like South. I'm down by Chattanooga, up near like up where the valley is, but I'm in the valley, so you gotta go up the mountain and then down the mountain to get to Chattanooga.
Sure.
So, and then they were doing all that work on I think it's Suck Creek, but on Signal Mountain and shit, they were doing all that work, so hella traffic and shit. But yeah, that's the way we went. It's like 45 minutes there, 45 minutes back.
Damn, but all that waiting though, golly.
That's what I was saying. Well, and I didn't want to leave because it's like, what if I get halfway back and then he's like, all right, bet, pull up. And I got to pull around. I'm not going to leave it. So it's like, we just fucking waited it out.
Sure. So you done lived like in a bunch of places around Tennessee. Is there a reason why like you moved around a lot?
Well, for the most part, I lived in Knoxville, and then my pops went out to Cookeville to go to college, and then I lived in Cookeville for the most part. Like, I don't know, so much shit happened in life, bro. It's like weird time frame, but I want to say like kindergarten to like 6th grade was majority in Cookeville. Like, I wasn't moving around schools or anything like that. I was always like, why the hell are there always new kids in school? Like, people move schools or whatever. And then in like 6th grade, my pops got in legal trouble, and so I ended up going and moving with my madre, and then that's when fucking I was like, you know, chilling for like a little bit in middle school, and then I moved back to Cookeville, and then I was like, oh shit, then pops got more legal trouble, and then I fucking ended up moving back to Whitwell, and then like my sophomore year of high school is when I started getting on bullshit, like just doing bullshit.
Is there any reason why? Like, when you say bullshit, what you mean?
Just selling weed and fucking, you know what I'm saying, like shooting guns around shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I feel
stupid shit, you know what I'm saying? Not longevity of what you should be doing in life.
Right.
But fun times, you know.
I mean, would you say? Well, yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. I mean, would you say you had fun and like?
Hell yeah, it was fun. But like as an adult, you can't be doing that shit.
No.
But as a kid, when I ain't really got shit to lose, like yeah, it was fun as hell. You drive around. I used to make edibles all the time. That's why I can't even remember what song. It was like cookies for 10 make the whole gang sleep or something like that. Because I used to always make these cookies, the edible cookies on $10 a pop. Just come get one and people eat the whole fucking thing, bro. And I tell them, I'm like, look, I make these edibles. I'm not fucking around. Like they 100 milligrams. I'm doing the calculations and everything, making all these edibles. Like, don't be doing that. Don't be eating the whole thing. They eat the whole thing and just.
And they regret.
Hell yeah, I'm talking, bro. One time these bitches pulled up to the high school, fam. Both back doors swing open out the car, and both the bitches start projectile vomiting in the parking lot. The lady the girl driving was like, what the fuck? You see both the doors simultaneously shut, and then the car just drive off like, nah, we not going to school today, bro. We done fucked up. Like, somebody told me that, and I was like, I gotta slow down, bro. I gotta stop selling these kids these fucking cookies, bro. They start eating them and fucking passing out.
Bro, I know what 100 milligrams would do. Like I was telling you off camera.
Yeah.
When I did chemotherapy, I was taking a lot of edibles.
Mm-hmm.
That actually, like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I can't wait until Tennessee is a legal state because THC helped me get through chemotherapy. Like,
definitely.
For real.
Mm-hmm.
But I usually, I never really went over either 10 or 15 milligrams.
No.
Like, you know, when you get them from dispensaries, you know
Right.
exactly what you get.
Right.
So,
yeah.
for somebody to look, and it was one time with me and my girlfriend, we had some, I think 50 milligram edibles, and she was like, man, no, let's just take half, man, let's just take half. I was like, no, man, we always only take 15, 20, let's just see what 50 feel like. We were both fucked up, throwing up, all that. So for people to do 100 is fucking crazy.
I was fucking, hell yeah, bro, I got edible stories that like, the thing, okay, this is the thing, I gotta explain this before I even tell the edible stories, because people gonna hear them and be like, nah, no you didn't. So, when people go get edibles around here, they go get like the Sour Patch Kids, right? You seen them, you seen like the nerd ropes or whatever, and like all that shit. All that is they take gummies and they spray distillate on them. Like they just put the distillate on top of them. So like distillate is like what they add to carts. You add distillate and some terpenes. If I'm wrong, somebody gonna correct me, but doing my research and that's how I've always figured out the way they be making them on mass scale. They take distillate, add terpenes to add the flavor to carts and shit. Well, with them gummies around here and them edibles, you know, it'll say 1,000 milligrams stony patches. All it is like a 1/4 gram of distillate on 5 sour patches, and it's like nowhere close to that. Like, you're not eating 1,000 milligrams. People eat 10 of those and be like, bro, I faced like 10,000 milligrams, or I faced like fucking 3,000 milligrams THC, ain't no way, it ain't do nothing to me. because you're eating bullshit. You're not eating the real deal edibles. You gotta really cook it into a fatty substance like butter or oil. That's why you always see can of butter, can of oil, like can of peanut butter, coconut oil, like fatty shit, because THC binds to fat molecules and shit like that. Yeah. So, I made, you know, the edibles I was making. I would go get some bud that was, I mean, it was some low depths or something like that. I mean, it wasn't nothing crazy. I wasn't putting the Zopac in the edibles because I'm ultimately just cooking it in the fucking butter anyways. Like, you're going to eat it and feel what's in it. You don't care. Who cares about the taste and the fucking, how smooth the hit is and shit. You're not smoking it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I was calculating my THC at like 10-15% because it was just lower quality, nothing crazy, which would come out to like 150, 100 milligrams of THC per gram of bud. But you don't get that when you smoke it because you lose 75% like through combustion and putting it under an open flame. But when you cook it, you get all the THC out of it. So I was making like 2 edibles a gram. If it's testing 15, 20 or 10, 15%, you're talking like 100, 200 milligrams per 2 edibles. So, I mean, a couple times, you know, I eat like 2, 3 cookies, 4 or 5 cookies, like just trying to fuck off as a teenager, you know what I'm saying? And like, next thing you know, you've got like 500 milligrams, like a true 500 milligram dose down the hatch. And man, I fucked up a couple times. Like, we'll just put it like that. I fucked up off the edibles.
Yeah, a lot of people say like edibles will make you never want to get high again. Have you ever had one of them? Yeah. When I took that 50, I was like, bro, I'm never taking edibles again.
See, I ain't never had like the I'm never doing this again, but I've definitely had to like, man, why the fuck did I do that?
Yeah, that too.
Like, I really could have just eaten like a half one of those cookies and been straight.
Right.
Like, why did I eat 3 of them? Like, what the fuck did that do for me? But, yeah, fucking, I got lost in the Houston airport off the edibles one time. Like, every time man, I'm talking cooked off the medical edibles. Like, my homie out there had a medical card. Cooked as fuck, bro. Like, I don't even understand why I got this cooked. And I was sick, too. And it was during COVID, so I'm, like, under my mask, I'm, like trying not to, you know, like, raise suspicion. I'm not trying to get, like, kicked off the plane or anything.
Yeah.
And, every time I get on the tram to go to the next gate, as soon as I get to my gate, they change my gate. And they did that shit. They did that shit, bro. 4 times, bro. And I'm talking about, like, hop on the tram and go to a different terminal type shit. So I'm sitting there, like, just yammed up off the edibles, bro. Just, I don't even know what the fuck really going on. This train, like, this tram ride, low-key feel like a Dolly Parton ride, like Dollywood or some shit, bro. I'm just
That's understandable, but they kept changing it. Because I had a time, like, I think they only changed it once, and I was like, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah. No, they changed my shit like 3 times, bro. 3, 4 times. Damn. Weather and all that stupid shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I was like, not the time to get high, bro. Should not be.
Well, look, though, when I was going back and forth to Illinois, I would not go to... Look, when I was doing chemotherapy a lot, like, I had, like, a lot of natural, like, vomiting. Like, so I had to, like, it was so bad, I had to carry, like, bags on me. Yeah. So I had to go through the airport high. Like, I was always in the airport high as hell. Like, I had TSA agents almost throwing my stuff away, and my granny like, oh no, Cole, he needs that for his treatment. He has cancer. Man, that shit saved my life. I had to be high during the.
What? See, I ain't never really done research on like what's it do specifically. I know it like it help with appetite. Did it help with appetite?
Yeah, it helped with my appetite.
And like what else? Like just calming kind of and like keep your nerves down type shit.
Pain.
Yeah.
Mood. It's like, I ain't gonna lie, it's like I don't understand. Like I ain't never really smoked weed like that for real, but ever since like that whole experience, I always think to myself like, why the fuck is this shit illegal? Like, this shit really helps us.
I don't. The reason I don't understand it's legal, or understand why it's illegal, is like the business aspect.
Why? Because they can make so much money off of it.
Bro, like what? You make so much fucking money off of it, and then they, like, I mean, and the thing is, they already got the THC-A loophole. Yep. Which is like the same fucking thing as bud. Yeah. Except it's not THC until you put a flame up to it. So it's like, just make the fucking weed legal. Like y'all just got loopholed to shit. Like y'all have done fucked up. Like THC-A is like, bro, I smoked a blunt of THC-A yesterday with my homie. Not yesterday, a couple days ago, I don't remember. But that shit was in like real weed.
See, I try to tell people that all the time.
It is like it's the same it's the same like, it's just as soon as you burn it, it turns into real weed.
Right. Like
that's just the way it works.
You know that's what we have up at Pressure.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay, I ain't know you knew that. But
My uncle grows it, like Delta 8 type of deal in CBD.
Right.
But it's all hemp. Like, that's just all hemp.
What I noticed too is like you're very knowledgeable about what you're selling. Like I'll give an example. Like, I mean, we all go through it. Well, if you know about, cause like I know my sativas, indicas, all that type of stuff. Like I would get specific edibles for different. Like I would take like 3 a day. Right. But like let's say I take a sativa in the morning.
Yep.
Maybe a hybrid in the evening. You know.
Yeah, people don't know that shit though. They go in the dispensary and they're like 97% THC, no CBD. Give me that. And then they're like, man, this shit not hitting right. What the fuck? This ain't no 97%. No, it's not 97%. Y'all got frauded by the fucking labs that be testing the shit. Like, they test it wet, or they I can't remember if it's wet or dry. But if you test it dry, you test it dry, it's gonna come out higher THC.
Yeah.
You test it wet, it's gonna come out less THC. So they be playing with the lab results, and then ain't nobody really want a full THC piece of bud. Like I want the mixture of THC to match with the CBD because they work and pair together, and they work together. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to have THC and CBD in your weed, not like that's why I don't really like getting wax that's like 98% THC. Like I just feel like I just got blasted in the face with like a York peppermint patty or something, bro. Like that's what that feel like. My whole face is just like. Like, I don't need all that, bro. I'm just trying to chill.
You'll ask people off the street, like, man, so, hey, is this a sativa? Like, what is it? Man, I don't know, bro. This shit gas. No clue, bro. I like that you actually know about what you used to give people.
Right.
That's good.
Yeah, I mean, when I was selling, like, I never wanted to sell people, you know, or hook people up with anything that was like, I wouldn't smoke myself. And if I wasn't going to smoke it myself, I'd tell them straight up, look, this is stack pack. You buy this for whatever, and just, you know, make money off of it, come back, get better stuff. You know what I mean? Whatever. Like, I don't think there ain't no need in 2023 to be smoking mid. There really isn't, bro. Because even the lower quality gas isn't that mid. Like, it's just like, maybe your shit don't look like butterflies and rainbows and like zebra stripes popping out the bag, but it looked good enough to not be some fucking ass. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, yeah, I ain't never trying to give nobody some ass weed, bro.
But you know what? Does the look of the bud really matter that much?
I mean, I would say it matters if you know how the plant works.
And the smell too.
Yeah, and the smell like that, like you can smell certain things. Like, I mean, here's another story from down in Whitwell. There was a CBD farm, and I knew a couple of dudes that ran up on their ATVs and just started snatching buds off the CBD plants. I don't know what the fuck their plan was, because, like, you can't just do that. Before it's all dry, or before it's all trimmed up and dry and everything, it's still on the fucking plant. They went up in there and just stuffed trash bags full of it, and it molded up. Like, you just pulled a wet plant off and stuck it in a fucking black bag and left it in a shed. You know what I'm saying? That's just going to grow moisture and fucking mold and bacteria and all that shit. So, yeah, you look at the weed, you can tell, you know, if it's some older weed that's been sitting in the bag for too long, or, you know, the nug structure is just not, you know, you don't want no popcorn nugs, no baby nugs, no fucking bullshit. When I was getting bags, I wanted to see a couple nugs in there like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, bet the grower know what the fuck he doing. He got some, you know, they're not colas, they're not fucking half ounce, 2 ounce nugs, you know what I mean? But, you know, good little fucking hand size nugs, like, yeah. You know what the fuck going on here, you know what I mean? Yeah. That's what I'm trying to see.
Feel you. Alright, so look, let's talk about turkey dinner.
Yeah.
You just dropped that today at the time of this recording.
Yep.
But so far, how do you feel about the feedback? Like,
it's good. I mean, I was expecting people to fuck with it, you know, because all these trailers I've been posting for like the past fucking 6 months has been, most of them, some of them been a little thrown in there. I just get get stoned, get drunk, make a song, be like, I gotta show people this, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
most of them were turkey dinner trillers and shit and snippets like that. So yeah, I think people are gonna fuck with it. And then like I dropped it. It's not a project that I need people to sit down for the next fucking 30 minutes and listen to 20 songs in a row. Like if you listen, oh shit, like that title cool, let me listen to that song. Oh, I came across this one again. Like it's more of turkey dinner. It's a dump of music. Like you got the turkey dinner, you got the gravy. Shit, get a little bit of gravy, get a little bit of green beans, get a little bit of mashed potatoes, get a little bit of corn, get a little bit of turkey, get a little bit of ham, you know what I mean? Get a little bit of everything on your own time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so did you put like a lot of thought into that cover?
I knew well,
You
see
made
that
right?
was this project was supposed to be out a couple months ago, but I had some tied up with the some like, you know, some loose ends I had tied up with the cover art, you know. A couple people were just busy that I were gonna get to do it, and then I knew me and my homie showed me Loud Boy Poe, who did the cover like like 2019 I think. He made this thing called the Glockosaurus Rex, and it's like he drew a T-Rex, bro, but like a Glock. Like it's like cool. I don't know. It's just like he be drawing figures and shit. Like he drew Pooh Shiesty. He drew who else he draw? He drew I don't know. He drew Yee. Like he draw people, but like in his own style. But he'll do these covers, like full covers. He just did Glock 40 Spaz cover for the past 2 songs he dropped, and I don't know. I always fuck with his art. His shit has always just popped to me, like the digital art.
Oh, so he was the one that kind of came, like you just let him freestyle and shit.
Well, I told him I was like, I want it. Like I sent him a reference photo. It was kind of like, look, I want it to be like an older, like kind of feel like almost like cabin vibes or whatever. And then I was like, you know, add my dog in the background. If you look in the background in the top right corner, it's my girlfriend getting dragged by my dog. Like he's running and she's flailing in the wind behind him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then like my computer on there. That's my actual computer. Like if I showed you my MacBook, it had the same stickers on there and everything like that. I got the same mic, the audio interface, the cord. Like, he pays super good attention to detail, and I knew that, so I just had him do some crazy shit.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even notice like some of the things that you point out. That's a lot of detail.
Yeah, like attention to details and nuts. Like it really is.
That's crazy as fuck.
You know? You got like the blunts on the fucking table, and you got like the bowl of gravy, but it's some drink with pints on the side. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just he killed that shit. He really did.
That's hard as fuck.
Killed that shit.
Damn. I mean, look at it. You got me trying to.
That's what I'm saying. It's like a Where's Waldo book, bro. You looking in there trying to find Waldo.
That's crazy. Well, so off this project though, what would you say is your favorite song if you could pick one? Or if I know it's. I mean, it's out of like what 20.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you could pick 3, I'm gonna tell you mine is Only Man's and I'm gonna have to say Statements.
Yeah.
But that's probably because you already got the video.
Yeah, I got the video of that.
Yeah.
Shit, I say my favorite out of them would be Bum Rushed with K-Way. That's my homie from high school. I'm trying to get him back in the music shit for real. He got 2 features on that project.
Yeah.
And then Goomies. We're gonna have a video of that one dropping soon. It's actually in the works right now. Shout out Rogelio. He doing the title card to that right now. And then the third one. Shit, if you asked a lot of people, they would say Fishing. And I rock with that. I can see Fishing being like a, you know, people fuck with it. But I don't know what my third one is. There's so many damn songs on there.
Well, you know what? I mean, since you're getting a lot of, you know, good feedback from Fishing, I mean, have you considered shooting a video to it?
Shit, I thought about it now. You know, I didn't at the time. That's why I kind of like, I put lower down on the, but honestly, I wouldn't even say they're really in an order of like that, because I got songs at the bottom that I thought were hard that I wanted to get a video for too. So
yeah,
like the last song, we working on a video right now. That one's gonna be cool. Got some different aspects in there.
Yeah. So all the features you got on here, you said K-Way, TMiles. I haven't heard of him yet.
Man, shout out TMiles, bro.
Where is he from?
He's from Clarksville, and I met him at
I'm gonna have to check him out then.
I met him at a stop sign, bro. On God. On everything I love, bro.
Tell me how did it happen.
So me and my homie B-Niz, he lived up here for like a month or two. B-Niz on part 3. We're driving from the Walmart.
Y'all got a video too.
Yeah, we got the video, whatever. That's he's on part 3. Me and him are driving from Walmart getting some damn groceries. And TMiles and I guess his homies are in I don't know what the fuck they were in, but they smoked the fuck out of us on the road. That's for damn sure. That's all I know. Yeah, like, cause B-Niz was trying to be hard or whatever, just revving his shit up, and then they were just like, right past us, and I was like, damn. So we get to the stop sign, and I rolled down the window, I said something, and he was like, y'all need gas? And I'm like, weed? And he was like, yeah, y'all trying to smoke some or something like that? And I was just like, yeah, for sure. Next thing you know, they give me his number at the stoplight. Like, not even a stop sign, like a stoplight. Like, we in traffic. Like, he like, give me his number at the stoplight. I pull up on him, bruh, smoke with him, blah, blah, blah. He showing me music. Fucking, next thing you know, bruh, we making songs together. I don't know, but that's really how we met at the stop sign.
That's funny.
At the stoplight.
Yeah. Met somebody at a stoplight.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever met anybody at a stoplight. That's a cool way to meet. Like,
Bro,
how long you been knowing them?
Shit, I met him, it probably coming up on like a year.
That's crazy. Knowing somebody over a year that you met at a stoplight, that's cool as fuck.
Yeah.
And the fact that y'all got music together too is really funny as hell.
I know, bro. I mean, I met some people in some real unorthodox ways. When I was up in New York, I just look at people. Shit, I look at somebody that had a cool ass outfit on. I'll be like, look, you got a nice outfit on. What you doing out in New York City? You wouldn't be here unless you were doing something. What you on? What you do? I met this dude. He owned fucking Air BNBs in Nashville, and fucking he cool with somebody that owned a exotic car company out here and shit. I just met bro off the side of the street. Like, you want to hit this? Like, what you nice outfit? Like, where you from, bro?
You know what I noticed about you, and it's a real good trait to have, because the more and more people you meet, you know, the bigger network you have. The more and more people you know, like on a good level.
Yeah.
Like, you know, that's just gonna take you far. Like you gotta have a good network.
Mm-hmm.
But I noticed like you seem very social. Like you're not an introvert. Like
I mean, I like staying at the crib. Don't get me wrong. Like on my free time, I'm chilling at the crib, just doing my own thing. Like. Really, I like learning about shit, so on my free time, I'm like watching videos on how to do shit, and you know, I find entertainment in that. So like, I don't know, I mean, I can socialize very well, but I do feel like I do have like my girlfriend the same way, but I have like a social battery, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like to a certain point, sometimes it'll get depleted, and I'm like, man, I just gotta get the fuck out of here, you know what I mean? Like, not like, you know, on a one-to-one shit like this, but like if I was at like a party or like sometimes like a show or something, like I gotta, you know, my social battery getting drained. I gotta get the hell out. But
yeah, well, I mean, I kind of noticed like just off talking to you and all these stories that you're telling me, like I feel like you, like, I don't know, just like I was saying, like you, like it's just a good skill to have. Like you seem like one of them people that can have a conversation with anybody.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's a good trait to have.
For sure.
Was that something you developed over time? Because look, I'll tell you, like people that went to high school with me, they'll tell you like, man, I've always been shy.
Mm-hmm.
I've always been kind of reserved, and I kind of still am.
Mm-hmm.
But it really ain't for the sake of my business, but for just, I mean, I've noticed like, you know, just as a man, like you can't just be like all closed off and shit like a little kid. Like you got to get out here and talk to people and socialize.
Yeah.
So. But I developed that probably when I was like 18, and over time I've gotten better and better at it, but I ain't always been good with like just talking to people. Like if somebody would have walked in here right now, I could, you know, talk to them, you know, tell them what I do. Maybe we can, you know, do this or do that. But shit, before 10 years ago or something like that, that probably wouldn't happen. So like, did you develop that, or?
I definitely developed it in like I mean, I've always been good with talking with people, but I feel like near like the end high school, I kind of like, I saw like going out and like doing basic shit. Like you go to a fucking Taco Bell and the worker pretty or something, you know, just talk to them, you know what I'm saying, have a conversation. It's like everything is practice, you know what I'm saying? Like me talking to this Taco Bell worker is practice for when I gotta go talk to somebody of like, I'm not saying that person don't matter, I'm saying, but you know what I'm saying, like in a business setting or something, I gotta go talk to somebody, like let me talk to them the same way and use that as like practice, like use these everyday occurrences with random people as practice for when I gotta go talk to random people that actually are gonna like change my life in ways that, you know, like, I mean, bro, strangers have got me to the point of where I am today, real spill.
Like shit, think about it, remember how I said, somebody that Mike is the one who put you on. I don't know how he knew you, but I mean, for me, talking to somebody that's really a stranger, it's kind of like what.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like, bro, I mean, everybody that I knew in this music shit before, like, I don't really have any homies that like
that do music
that I went to school with that like we grew up together doing music. Like, I was the one always trying to put the people on, giving them studio time, like everything like that. So like. Them people were strangers. Like all the people I met now, like my career. So I didn't know I was gonna go to college, and then I got put in the college. I ended up getting like all these grants and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? I fucked off all high school, and y'all finna pay for me to go to college? Like, I'm not gonna turn that opportunity down. Right. Do I really think I need a degree? Absolutely not. I know damn well that my degree is simply just gonna be for the simple fact of like, I did it. You know what I'm saying? I went and got a higher education. You know what I'm saying, and got a degree. Do I think my degree is gonna be the fucking, oh shit, like he got that degree, let's definitely get him in here because he got that degree? No, absolutely not. But you know, they were finna pay for my shit, so I wasn't gonna be like, just go fucking throw the opportunity out. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because I look back, even taking classes like just like a history class in high school, bro. I know you might have been like this, but you walk in a history class in high school and say, man, what the fuck am I gonna use this for?
Look, that was everything.
Like, what the fuck am I gonna use this history class for? But in all reality, you will use that history class. Like just with small talk. Like you go have a small conversation, small talk with like a. I mean, there's times I've had a small talk with somebody that's like 50, 60 years old. Next thing you know, I'm talking about history because they old as a fossil. You know what I'm saying? So we talk about history now. If I ain't pay attention in high school at the history class, I probably wouldn't have been able to have this conversation. You know what I mean? Like, you think at the time like this shit useless. But you really ought to take every single opportunity thrown at you and just, you know, take it and get something out of it. You know what I mean? Don't just fuck it all off. Like,
I agree.
It's like when Kevin Hart said, I went in there, I fucking, he said something, you get blah, blah, blah for putting your name on the ACT, and he got like 3 points of more than that. He was like, I went in there and just went ACDC, 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 blah, 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 because I wanted to go on a school trip. And then he's like, after the school trip, everybody got their ACT back, and I'm like, rocking a 13 and all my homies got 30s and 25s and they going to college and now I'm left behind all because I wanted to go on a fucking school trip. You know what I mean? Like you had an opportunity and you fucked it off for something that was just like a short term like want. You know what I mean? Not a need.
Rap is predominantly for the most part black males, right?
For sure, yeah. They paved the way.
You're right.
Yeah.
It's predominantly black, right?
Right.
Do you feel like you're at an advantage or a disadvantage? Like
I don't know, man. You could look at it both ways. You gonna get people that are gonna say, oh, he's trying to, you know, like
people say bullshit like
take over and I can't remember the phrase they use, but it's like take over black culture, like
they try to say culture.
Right, yeah. Like I'm trying to take on some cultural like. That's not the case, you know what I'm saying? I like just so happen to make music, bro. Like at the end of the day, aside from the music shit, I be doing regular people shit like everybody else, bro. Like I gotta go run errands and do shit like that too. Like I ain't trying to do nothing like that. I came from an upbringing that just so happened gave me some seasoning to talk about some shit, and I do it through music. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to be nobody. I ain't got nothing to prove, bro. You know, so they can think what they want, but I think it. But to answer your question, yes, it can hurt me, but I think ultimately, really, so far, it's helped me though in a way because people just look at me and be like, "What the fuck? This white boy be spazzing, bro."
Yeah,
like,
I feel like that's what a lot
of
people. You know Brezden?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's actually from Chattanooga.
Mm-hmm.
That's what people say about him. Like when I first played him for my girlfriend, she was like, "Damn, he's spitting."
Yeah, like what?
Yeah.
Yeah, he hard, bro. Shout out. He hard.
Shout out to him.
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. You know his manager Steve. That's actually a real good friend of mine.
Mm-hmm.
I could.
Yeah, me and him, we've been talking. We've been talking, yeah.
For sure. Well, yeah, y'all. I was really thinking to myself today. I was like, because he just dropped a EP, a 4-song EP with somebody today, and I was thinking to myself like, damn, him and Smitty would go hard on the song.
We would, yeah. I think we would for sure.
We need to see that.
I'm down. I think I should be going out there. I want to say like the 14th or 15th.
What, Chattanooga?
Yeah.
Oh, where? That's next week.
Yeah, that's next week. Yeah, next Friday.
The first time I was introduced to you, right? And, you know, I'm gonna just be completely honest with you because I want your opinion on this. The first song that Mike played, I can't even remember the name of the song. I haven't even came across it again. I don't remember what song.
You might have played some. Was it like on some rapping shit or like some wild like ambient?
I'm finna get to that. So it was on some rapping shit, and I was thinking to myself, I was like, bro, who is this? Like, who is this? It's like this sounds like BabyTron. I'm not gonna lie. But so the first song that I heard from you, I was like, damn, this dude reminded me of BabyTron.
Yeah.
But you know, I've listened to more music. You definitely you got a completely different sound.
I can see where they tie it in because it's like punchlines. Like BabyTron, I feel like really did, I don't want to say pave the way for punchlines, but he definitely did bring up that whole like, damn, you can really make a song with all just punchlines and that bitch go crazy. So yeah. I can see the comparison for sure, but I feel like I personally, I ain't never seen BabyTron hit a singing song. I ain't never seen BabyTron hit like vocals or anything. Like I think that's where we differentiate. Is I'm more versatile in like the ambient, you know, like I feel like I can make a better like radio industry hit song like with like a catchier hook than him. But I mean, what he's the feel he's in, like with the punchlines and the straightforward, like just sliding on the beats, you know what I'm saying, just floating across the whole beat. I mean, he hit the bitch out the park on that one. So yeah.
So I mean, is that offensive for somebody to say that? Like, hey, you kind of idea this person.
In a way, it's annoying. Just because it's annoying when people are like, "Oh, he trying to be like BabyTron."
Yeah, that shit's annoying.
Cause it's like, I'm not trying to be like BabyTron. I mean, you could say that, but I'm definitely not. Like, I don't wake up in the morning and be like, "Damn, what can I do to like make myself more like BabyTron?" Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like, but I will say the Chevy Boys tape was heavily BabyTron inspired. That's why the last song called Smittytron with 4 beat changes.
Word.
Like he was doing all them beat changes and shit like that. So I was like, shit, I'm trying to do that. Like I ain't trying to copy nobody, nothing like that. But he paved the way on some crazy beat switch shit. I was like, let me see if I can test my abilities and hit a beat like that as well, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I kind of did it to myself, really.
Nah, but I mean, you bring up a good point, and I mean, it's up to the fans to do that.
Right.
I could have listened to that one song and I could have been like, man, this dude.
Yeah.
I don't listen to BabyTron, but I could have been like, man, this dude sound like BabyTron. I'm not finna listen to him.
Right.
But I took it upon myself to go listen to other music because I bring let's Only Mans, for example.
Right.
That's my favorite song right now. That's what I've been playing the most off of Turkey Dinner.
Appreciate that, for real.
No problem. But that, I mean, I ain't gonna say that don't sound like BabyTron. That sounds like Smitty.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I hate when people say, just like you said, oh, he trying to be like BabyTron. I hate when people say, he trying to be like, let's say, he trying to be like Say Cheese. Bro, I'm not trying to be like Say Cheese.
Like you can say I got similar content or a similar type of some shit going on, but you got me real fucked up if you think I'm trying to be someone else.
Yeah.
Like I'm not trying to be another person. Like they got it. You know what I'm saying? Like we got a BabyTron. Why the fuck would I try to be BabyTron? Like he got it. And I think BabyTron hard as fuck. You know, I'm not hating in any way. I'm just saying like he got it. He doing his thing. Like he hit shit like BabyTron. I'm gonna hit shit like Smitty. You know what I'm saying?
You got a new unique name too. What did I meant to ask you? What's
Smitty?
Yeah, that's how your real name is.
My last name's Smith.
Oh, word.
It's just a common last name for people with last name Smith. Like I get all the time like Smitty. I got another homie named Smitty. I'm like, yeah, it's just his last name probably Smith. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But damn.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's cool though. They come off the tongue nice, like Smitty.
Yeah,
and Smith. It's kind of got like variations.
Yeah, like honestly, I ain't never met nobody with the last name Smith.
No, I mean, Mine just Smith, but I be just shortening up Smith and shit. I always did it because I didn't really want to give people my full name. Like,
why not? Do you don't like your full name?
No, it's not that I don't like it. It was just like I didn't want people like. Well, I had the opportunity. It was like I moved from Cookeville to Whitwell, and it was like, you know, I can introduce myself as my name, or I can just introduce myself as Smitty.
I feel you.
And it's I just give myself a nickname really, because I mean I'm making music. It's the music name, and it's not like I was like, I don't know, some like, you know, my name is like some long ass like big CEO Smitty 4 times. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want people calling me all that or anything, you know. But like, just Smitty was just easier to even, you know, say.
I feel you. The only reason why I asked that is because like, I mean, I go by my first and last name on everything. Like besides, I mean, kind of on PlayStation 2 is Kyrie was sleep. That's what PSN I did.
Right.
People ask me all the time, like, bro, why you go by your first and last name? I mean, me personally, I love my whole name, to be honest. I think I got a hard ass name.
Yeah, that is a hard ass name.
You think so?
Yeah. I mean, if you turn it into like a brand, it come off the tongue nice. That's why I was talking to my homie I was gonna bring here. Shout out Murdo or whatever. He we were talking about fucking football names. He was like, man, you got a hard ass last name out on the field. Like everybody gonna know that. You know what I'm saying? They see the hard ass last name. Like what? You know what I mean? So yeah. It's really all about just building it into a brand. Yeah, you can have any name.
I'm not too knowledgeable, so just educate me. I'm not too into
for sure.
To be honest, I wear black. I'm gonna throw on black and a fucking t-shirt. I ain't too
Me too, bro. If I could, what I'm finna do is I'm finna get rid of all my clothes, buy all polo white tees, all polo black tees, and I'm finna sew myself. I'm gonna use these pants as a template to sew myself more pairs of pants, because I fuck with these pants so heavy, but they got like 5 holes in them, and it'd be pissing my girlfriend off when we go out to dinner and I got holes in my pants. So
I feel you.
I gotta sew me up another pair.
Look, don't you have some type of do you own a clothing brand, or are you?
So I own Wezwop, which is like, I don't even know where the fuck the name came from. It just come off the tongue nice. Wezwop, you know what I mean? Like what, and it make people think, what the fuck is Wezwop? You know what I mean? Like I gotta go do some research. Like what the fuck is this? Right. So I own that, and I always put my music under that, and I've always put clothing through that, and but I mean, I'm no fucking designer or anything, you know what I mean? Like, the clothing is more of like a marketing to get the brand name out there. Like you wearing the brand name, you know what I'm saying? So, but I'm trying to, I don't want people to get like a fucking Times New Roman font on their shirt that's like Wezwop. Like you gotta get some cool shit if you're gonna get it from me, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to make the bucket hats with the lighter sleeve and the fucking pocket on them, and then I was gonna wear my Wezwop shirt, but that should be getting so much hair on it, bro. Frank big as shit. Covered my ass in hair. Yeah. Big ass Great Dane, bro. I would have brought him, but you know. He big as a fucking couch, bro.
You got a song called Bring Act Back.
Yeah. Bring Back Act.
Bring Back Act.
Yeah.
I know that's short for activist.
Yeah.
That's a type of, that's a brand of cough syrup or something.
Yeah.
Like, talk about that. Like, why, what was so good about activists? Like,
I keep it a $1.50 with you. I never sipped activist. I'm not gonna act like I did sip activist. Okay. But from my knowledge, what I've heard is like it was I want to say it was like a peach kind of, like had like a peachy taste to it or something like that. I can't even. I mean, I've been clean off all that shit for over a year now, so I ain't even. Really? Yeah, I ain't done no.
Damn,
I ain't done no. All I do is smoke weed, bro, and drink, cause you know, it ain't gonna get you nowhere, bro. I mean, I watch people straight up turn to dope fiends, like homies, like people.
Talking about lean, right?
Not even lean, but like lean perks, cause I mean, lean perks, heroin, fentanyl. I mean, it's really they're all the same thing. Like they just different strengths. You know what I mean? Like you could sip a whole, you know. I don't know, I think like 8 ounces of codeine until your liver starts being like, yo, this is too much. But I mean, you could take a fucking piece of grain, like a piece of salt worth of fentanyl and die. Right. You could sip 8 ounces of codeine, which is, I mean, what is this, like a fucking 12-ounce cup or something like that. So you sip like that much codeine, be all right, but you fucking take that much fentanyl, you're gonna kill a whole city. I don't know, it's all self-destructive, bro. You can't. I always tell people, like, you can be successful. I mean, you can live off of drugs, like you know, I could wake up every day, do some drugs, fucking go work my job, come back and do some drugs and watch some TV and go to bed and do that for the next 60 years. But I don't want to fucking live like that. So like, you know, I'm not gonna be. It didn't help me at all. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't feel like I was being productive off of them. You know, I'm making stupid decisions. I was taking risks that I shouldn't have been taking. You know what I'm saying? I was like, just cut that shit out, bro. I gotta focus on some shit.
So you know what? So, you know, I went through the chemotherapy process, right?
Yeah.
I was prescribed a lot of shit that like I really just refused to take.
Hell yeah.
But me and you kind of have the same view when it comes to drugs, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm just speaking in general, like even just weed. Like
Right.
I don't see nothing wrong with smoking every now and then.
Yeah,
Every
I
now
don't
and then.
either.
Like ain't nothing wrong
Right.
with that. But like the more and more you feel me, you talk to me and like you hang out with me, you'll realize. Well, I probably sound crazy saying this because of you know what we doing and where we at.
Right.
And shit, but I'm very cheap. I'm
Me
cheap,
too, bro.
cheap
Bro,
as fuck.
look, fam. I'm showing the camera this real quick. There's hole 1. There's hole 2. There's hole 3. Shit, I got the big ass one. Look, I had to sew that bitch up right there, bro. In the big ass hole right there. I don't give a fuck. I love these pants. They fit perfect. If the holes in them, they came like that. I don't give a fuck. I'm cheap as fuck, bro. I swear to God, I have clothes from 8th grade, bro. Like, just like basketball shorts that, like, bro, what the fuck? Who the fuck cares about my basketball shorts, bro? I'm walking around the house getting slobbered on by dogs and fucking spilling weed on my pants and shit. Who the fuck cares if they Montclair shorts? Like, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
Like,
but that's one of the main reasons
I'm
why
cheap.
I don't.
I am.
Like I look at like certain shit as like, why the fuck am I spending my money on this?
Yeah.
Like I could spend $20 on some weed. Like, bro, why the fuck did I just spend $20 on that? Man,
Right.
I could have put that $20 into, you know, just
A fucking piggy bank and probably felt better about it. You know what I mean? Like, I already know. That's why, I mean, man, I probably ain't bought a fucking gram since, I don't even fucking know, bro. But if I bought a gram, you know, it was like I was out of town, down bad or something like that, and somebody was just like, I got some weed. I was like, shit, let me get some, I guess. I don't know, but like, it ain't worth it to buy grams or $20 worth of weed. You got to buy a little bit, smoke on for a little bit, and then just fucking get the better deal, you know.
the girl you date is very popular on Instagram.
Yeah, she be doing modeling and shit, and like OnlyFans and all that.
Word, so
Yeah.
that's crazy as fuck. Like,
Yeah, bro. Like we met on Bumble, bro.
Bumble, what's that?
Like a dating app, but the girl got to slide on the dude first.
Word?
Yeah.
Oh, so she
Like,
picked you.
Yeah.
That's okay. So if you open to talking about it, like how did y'all meet? Like,
On Bumble, like dead ass. Like I was just
What?
scrolling on Bumble like a horn dog, bro. Next thing you know, fucking, boop. Like she was skiing on there, and I was snowboarding. Like I had a picture of me snowboarding. She had a picture of her skiing. I'm like, damn, like, shit, I'm fine. We going on a snowboard trip, and I'm like, I'll hit her DM, or she's like, oh, you snowboard or something? I was like, yeah, you teach me how to ski, I'll teach you how to snowboard. And the next thing you know, bro, I got a dog with her, and we up in the crib chilling.
well, like, did y'all like go on like a first date or something like that? Like how did y'all meet in that aspect?
Funny shit, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. I shit you not, bro, less than $1 in my bank account. And I drove up, it's the summertime when we started getting together, like my first year of college. And I drive up here, go hang out with my buddy John. And she like, oh, you up here, let's go out to dinner, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, I don't know how the fuck I was able to even pull this one off, bro. But I got her to pay for the dinner.
Damn.
And then told her, it was like, shit, but you know next time I got you, we go out to that. And next time I got her. But that time, fam, I dead ass had less than $1 in my fucking bank account, bro. And I was
That's
like,
crazy.
man, this shit is out of my league right now, bro. We went to Nachos in fucking Murfreesboro. That shit crazy, bro. It really is. She a real one, though, bro. Real one for that one.
Bro, look, I don't know if you on Twitter, but I mean, it's just social media, period.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't pay for a girl's first date, like
That's crazy.
That's they just
Locked
X you
you.
out completely.
Yeah,
the fact that she paid and like y'all still locked
Right.
in, like that's a sign.
This
like,
shit
that
was
she
wild, bro. I
fucked.
ain't even gonna lie. I was like, man, yeah, she a real one for that one, bro.
Real
You know
shit.
what I'm saying? Real one for sure.
Real shit, 'cause like I'm gonna just say this too, because I don't even know if mine would have went for that. Well, now she would. But
Right.
First meeting, probably not.
I mean, let me say, this wasn't like a we known each other for a week. Like, we had done already hung out a bunch, like, at her crib and shit. But I guess, like, the first date of us going out, like, the dinner and shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Really shout out everybody that I've been doing work with for the past, like, year and a half, like, since I really started taking this shit seriously. I mean, I took it seriously before, but I mean, really, I say take it seriously. You taking it serious when you start investing money into it.
Facts.
So, really taking it serious, you know what I'm saying, investing money into it, paying for videos, and I gotta say, I appreciate everybody that, you know what I'm saying, they speedy with it, they help me out, and I got a lot of people right now on my side that are down to work without an upfront payment and understand that what we building right now is going to be huge. So I appreciate that. For sure.
Well, man, I appreciate you for your time, man. I hope that, well, I'm gonna let you know, like, straight up, I will put the project on the weekly heat list, so it's gonna be
for sure.
It's gonna be on, and I'm glad that you got it on Apple Music, because you know
all platforms.
I hate when people drop videos and shit
can't
like that.
Do it,
it's
bro.
not on Apple Music.
Can't do it, bro. Everybody
add it to the playlist.
That's what I'm saying. You can't do it. It's gotta be when you are taking yourself seriously. Like, I'm low key fucking up right now because I need to register my music with, I think, IBM. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
I need to go register with them, and I need to go do a couple, like, paperwork on paper things that I need to do. But man, once you start putting money into this shit, this is a business. Like, that's what I tell everybody. This isn't, like, as much as it is cool that we make music and we make art and, you know, this and that, it's a business, bro. Like, you know, and especially nowadays, bro, there ain't no fucking selling no CD on the sidewalk, and next thing you know, walking up in some record label like, we want you for an album, bro. Like, they go look at you like, no. Like, you ain't posting nothing on TikTok. You out here trying to sell CDs. Like, you already fucking 10 years behind. So 15, 20, you know what I'm saying? Like, you might as well pull a cassette tape out and start listening to shit, bro. Like, pull a Walkman out on the ass. But yeah, it's just different times, bro. I tell people, everybody, this is business, bro. It's gotta be ran like a business. You know what I mean? I'm not being a dick when I tell people, like, look, I need things on a timely fashion, or, you know, this thing get done right. Look, you just gonna have to send the money back, or, you know, ain't no hard feelings. It's just, they ain't meet my needs, they ain't meet my expectations, or no communication, or whatever the fuck, or, you know, shit just gotta be solved like a business.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. Well, man, I appreciate you for, you know, taking the time out to do this interview.
Of course, man. I appreciate you letting me. Like I said, bro, this like a milestone. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get to watch Sleep interview, and you from Tennessee. That's like a, you know what I'm saying? Like, milestone for sure, bro.
Real shit, man. Well, tell them what all platforms they can find you on, follow you at.
Instagram, get me on Instagram, Smitpoor.
I'm gonna have it in the description. It's gonna be in the description.
Apple Music, Spotify, fucking probably like Deezer, like all them major streaming platforms. Just Smitty with 3 T's.
Sure.
Or if you Google Wezwop, it should, like, on Google, like, everything should just pop up, because there ain't nothing else in the world under Wezwop. So it's like, everything should just pop up.
Sure.
Yeah.
Alright, man. Well, there y'all have it, man. That's Smitty first time on What Sleep.
Yes, sir.
Keyword first time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.